a deep dive into the hidden power structure that shapes global finance for most people. Financial crises look like accidents, unpredictable storms that suddenly sweep across the world, wiping out savings, crashing markets, and leaving nations scrambling for survival. But behind the scenes, in the quiet corridors of power, there exists a group that benefits from every disaster. These are not politicians standing on podiums or bankers whose names appear in newspapers. These are the invisible, elite network of financiers, institutions, and ultra-powerful entities with the ability to engineer market crashes and design their own rescue plans, all while the world watches helplessly.
Oh.
This is not a fairy tale. It is a pattern repeated throughout modern history. From the Great Depression to the 2008 financial meltdown, and again during pandemic-era bailouts, the faces change, tactics evolve. But the mechanism of control remains the same. This is their story. 1. The rise of an unseen empire. Every economic system produces winners and losers, but global finance created something far more dangerous: untouchable winners. A small circle of financial giants, megabanks, hedge funds, investment groups, and central banking alliances learned how to manipulate risk instead of avoiding it. They discovered that when economies break down, opportunities explode. And so began a new era of power, an era where those who hold the financial levers could direct the fate of entire nations. These elites don't compete with the rest of the world. They design the system the rest of the world competes in. 2. Crashes don't just happen. They are manufactured. Economic crashes are not always spontaneous explosions of bad luck. Many are the result of carefully constructed bubbles, created through hype, speculation, and mountains of artificial debt. The sequence is remarkably similar every time. Step 1. Inflate flood markets with cheap money. Encourage risky loans. Push people into investments they barely understand. Promise infinite growth. Step 2. Manipulate. Use insider networks, privileged data, and algorithmic trading to consolidate control. When regular people buy, the elite sells. 8. When regular people panic, the elite buys. Step 3. Detonate when the bubble is big enough. Let it burst. Markets crash, banks collapse, companies die, ordinary citizens lose homes, pensions, and jobs. But the unseen rulers? They're already waiting at the bottom, ready to scoop up assets for pennies on the dollar. Crashes for them are not tragedies. They are harvest seasons. 3. When disaster hits, rescue belongs only to the powerful once the economy collapses. Something interesting always happens. Governments intervene, but not for you. Politicians step up with bailout packages worth hundreds of billions, but look closely at where that money travels. It doesn't flow into communities or small businesses. It flows upward toward the same institutions that caused the collapse. Titans receive massive injections of public wealth to save them from their own greed, while ordinary families receive crumbs or nothing at all. Bailouts do 2 things. 1. Erase the losses of the elite. 2. Transfer the cost to society. It is the ultimate escape mechanism, a golden parachute paid for by taxpayers. What looks like a rescue is actually a reward.